generating things and not giving it over to the masses. Are you operating out of your righteous mind or out of your sinful mind? What are you doing for your community?
Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, where they have been calling the Hogs since early in the morning in anticipation of this showdown we have coming. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another team from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32.
And your Arkansas Razorbacks will take over 1st and 10.
The offense lining up for a first down play. The give to the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll leave it with him. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to run for it. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Makes the catch. It's Sategna. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. The Razorbacks are marching down the field. Comes out throwing on first down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Now 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Jackson. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I like the poise by the quarterback on that play, too, because a lot of times as a quarterback, you see the blitz coming, and immediately you want to audible, you want to try to throw the ball. But he knew that he had a good run play called, and he knew he could leave it on. Heads-up play by the QB.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Remember some of the years when the Hogs spent a lot of time in the Wildcat just running it? You don't have to do that with this guy at quarterback.
And it just makes you less predictable, right? You got a running back in there. You know you're not going to throw it very much, but when they do have the ability to push the ball down the field and get some guys out of the box, it makes this offense even more exciting.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Green. The throw, quickly complete. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. And the Hogs have put up the first touchdown of the game, and whooping.
Woo pig going nuts in the stands. Great fan base. They get excited. And you get out to the lead early, putting that score on the board, they are going nuts.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they finished things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. Just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's long. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Offense set on 1st down. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 1st down here for the offense. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bernard. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Arkansas 7, Alabama 0.
First down to start the drive after the break. Back to throw, it's Milroe. He's going to run it. Turns it on in midfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a 1st down.
He lofts one down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on.
Going for it all. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
What a play by the safety. Really good understanding. Like, listen, if I'm going to sit back and I'm going to play cover 2 and I'm a free safety, I'm free to go get that thing. But I got to see the route. I got to see the wide receiver breaking, understanding the quarterback's throwing the football. And as soon as that hand separates from the other hand, I'm breaking on it. Does a great job breaking on it and making the catch.
They'll go to the ground. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The give to the back. Smashes through. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Looking to scramble. On the run, fires downfield. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Alabama pushing the tempo. Motion from the offense. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. After the setback, the offense gets set for a 1st and 15. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Dances away. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, spender fella, and he's loose. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. They're bringing heat. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 15, here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
So they'll try to salvage this drive on 2nd and long from the 12. To the air, it's Green. Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Open space at the 25. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. He's looking to throw it. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, picked off. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception. Look, that interception is not the quarterback's fault. It's those dumb coaches for putting him in the game.
Putting him in that position in the first place, right? I'll tell you what, let's give the defender some credit here. I think Reese, he just wanted the ball more. He did a great job in coverage, watching the QB, anticipating the receiver on his break.
And the ball is intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They're already in great field goal position here, David. The question is, how aggressive do they get?
Full throttle. Be aggressive. Try to get the touchdown here, man. Such great starting field position.
It's just going to take one play, right? They've got the weapons outside. Give a guy an opportunity to make a play in the end zone. Think about the momentum change that would create.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Razorbacks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw, it's Green. Pocket starts to collapse. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Looking to scramble. Unleashes one deep. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to go up top on 1st down. He's got an open man. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break.
That's the end of the first half with the game tied.
And the Razorbacks will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's long. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes that Alabama offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Wants to throw. It's Milroe. Using his feet to buy time. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
I think tackling is about effort most of the time. It's about how much passion, how much physicality you can bring to get your guy on the ground. Refuse not to get him on the ground. That's not a big bag. You got to get that guy.
He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding you just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And it's no good. And here in the 3rd quarter, it is still a tie ball game.
And just not enough leg on that kick. You see it just gets knocked down by the crossbar.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful.
Oh, look out! And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Leaves it with the back. Running with power. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
Give to the running back. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
The offense set for a 1st down play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. And after 3, we are all tied up.
Right back to the well. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They move on top here in the 4th. So a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he finished things off with a 32-yard run to the house. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Ball. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Back to pass, it's Milroe. He wants to go deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Alabama quickly back to the line. It's probably pretty comforting for this offensive coordinator to know as soon as the game's kicked off, I can pretty much pencil in a 100-yard receiving day for this dude.
And I want to be the quarterback. I mean, that guy, it's always open. Man zone, I know I'm looking his way because he's going to catch the football. He's going to make big plays for me. So, yeah, I'm not surprised they can continue to highlight this guy in the passing game.
After the incompletion, looking at second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play, so nice job in coverage.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. He'll just keep slinging it. Throws to the wideout. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Going to try to get it himself. The offense coughs it up. So he coughed it up, he got it back, but he did not get the first down. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. He'll toss it. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the option. Now the pitch. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. The option look. Now the toss. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep play.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get the red because what do we do on deep?
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do, so tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are...
He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Man, the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. I think you got to try to win it here. Don't run the risk of going to overtime. Looking for a man. It's Green. Pressure coming. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Even with minimal gain on the return, they are working with a short field from the 36.
It's the plays like that that are going to end up defining and deciding this game, right? It's tight. Tie game, fourth quarter. Someone is going to step up and make a game-changing play, and the defender did right there.
They try to get it outside on the left. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. They'll try to get outside. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Quarterback gets past the marker. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Man, when the clock's running down late in the ball game, every first down matters. Every second matters. Really good job by the quarterback. Dropping back to pass, scrambling around, getting the first down, and also getting out of bounds to save precious seconds as this one ticks down.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Late in the game, a lot about execution, right? The quarterback has to understand situational awareness, has to understand it. First of all, he does a great job of scrambling, but then the understanding part we're talking about clicks in. Does a great job getting the first down and getting out of bounds.
And tackled there by the defense. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. So now on comes the field goal unit. This almost certainly to win the game. He got it. That was a spontaneous combustion of a celebration on the sidelines, and wait to see what happens if they can hold on for a few more seconds. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to move it through the air. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
They didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we